Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be replacing a tire on my dump trailer that I rent out. If it's something you do or something you're considering doing, check out this video and I'll give you some good advice. Stay tuned. And today on my dump trailer I am replacing one of the tires. I'll show you in a moment that was flat spotted. Not sure which renter did it. So if you have a dump trailer and you rent it out, this is one of the things you can expect to happen. This tire, as you can see, is flat spotted, so I'm taking it to get replaced. And it's my fault for not looking at the tires once the trailer was returned, but sometimes I'm not always home when somebody does drop it off, but I should still do a post inspection, and that's on me, but it does happen. I will also be replacing this tire due to this happening. So if you are renting out a dump trailer, just be aware this is probably going to be your biggest expense is tires. I will also need to take this tire to get repaired. I've had several repairs done on tires, and this happens. You get guys that do roofing, go into the dumps that are landfills. You know, there's debris and crap everywhere, and that's just going to be part of it. You know, that is something you may want to factor into your rental price. Depending how much you have in your dump trailer, or if you're still making payments, then you definitely want to factor all of that into the price of your rental. You may want to charge for insurance. That is entirely up to you. If you do go through one of the rental sites, sometimes they do have insurance that the renter does pay for, and if you do a post inspection and notice the stuff, that can be covered. Obviously, some tools you're going to need would be a jack. This is just a 2-ton jack, plenty enough to lift this trailer, which is a 7x14 with 4-foot walls, and it has 2 center hydraulic jacks in the middle. It's not the single post. I don't like those. The other thing you'll obviously need is an impact gun wrench. This is a rigid with the larger battery, and it's a 22mm socket on there, 1/2-inch drive. I also do have a Craftsman electric one. I do not have a compressor big enough to run a pneumatic impact gun. You can pick one of these up. This is the more beefier of the two. They're not the cheapest, but they do come in handy, and also you can keep it in your vehicle. That way if something does happen on the road, you do have something to remove tires with, either on your vehicle or if the trailer that you're carrying or towing. I will also be replacing some of the lug nuts. I doubt this camera is going to focus enough, but there's some threads that are hanging out in here. Makes it difficult to get these off, and they're going to end up cross-threading or ruining the studs on the hub, and you definitely don't want that. That's a pain in the butt to change those. So I'm going to change a few of these lug nuts, and also I'm going to put some anti-seize onto the studs. That's just, you know, to help with lubrication, and if, you know, with the weather and whatnot, water, rain, mud, whatever it is, you know, it will keep these in pretty good shape, keep them from rusting, corroding. This is the tire I got. It's a ST, which is a trailer, 235 ADR16 10-ply. They did have 14-ply available, but it's not necessary for this particular dump trailer. And it cost about $161. The last one I got was like $150, so they've gone up in price a little bit. Alright, we're going to mount the tire. They are heavy. 10-ply tires are pretty heavy. So we'll get that on there and use the impact to tighten it down. lower the jack, and we should be done. Alright, mission accomplished. Tire changed. I will eventually need to replace this spare, which wasn't a spare, it was on the trailer at one point until I noticed that splice in the tire that I showed just a little bit ago. And I'll work on getting the other two tires fixed on the other side, get those patched up, and it'll be good to go. But thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and share. Don't forget to hit the notification button. Have a great day.